Good size one hiding around this. There we go. Man, he thumped slack into it. This one's full of some P&V. My goodness, that's a good fish. I'm gonna try the old Tequila Sunrise Lipless. See if this is the deal that we've been waiting for here. Well, not what I was expecting to catch on the Tequila Sunrise trap, but that's our first fish. Found an old white crappie. Boy, he's pretty. We'll have to take a picture of him for painting. All right, well, there we go. Mr. Crappie wanted some action. Get back in there, sir. Well, guess we'll see what else is over here. The Tequila Sunrise Lipless gets us our first fish of the day. All right, there we go. The old Tequila Sunrise trap doing it again. There we go. All right, a little over a pound. We'll take him. Again, there it is. Dad's color. Off he goes. Oh my gosh. I just dropped my Lipless in there to see what it looked like. This is the wind blowing side with some grass here. I was wondering, hoping, uh-oh. Sorry, dude. Oh my gosh. Name that fish Sandy. Sorry, dude. There he goes. That was funny. I just literally dropped my lure right here just to see what it looked like in this water. I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit dirtier. Am I going to be able to see it? And that dude, little dude there, shot out from the shallows right here and mobbed it. Got some rocks here. We got some old vegetation. Come on, tell me there's a good size one hiding around this. There we go. Yep, that's a good fish. Yes, 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 that's a good fish. That is a good fish. Nope, stay on, running this way. Stay on, baby, stay on. Yeah, that's a good fish. Stay on. Yeah, all right, good fish. Going parallel to the grass. What do you know? But that right there is a good sized chunky fish on the Tequila Sunrise trap, baby. Man, that dude is little but thick. That's funny because he's not big. He's not a long fish, just short and chunky. Look at the beautiful golden colors. Man, we got to get a picture of that for painting. All right, there we go. Almost a 2-pounder, short, chunky 2-pounder. Off goes. Lipless crank is one of my absolute favorites in the fall like this, especially as it gets a little bit colder, but that dude liked it. And the Tequila Sunrise color, I didn't even know they made this color. Surprised my old man didn't have this and threw it before. I don't know that Pops is a big lipless crank guy. He's more of like a 6-foot diver or a square bill thrower. Man, felt like something popped it right there too. There we go. Another one on the old Tequila Sunrise. Hey, another. All right, there we go. Another one on the day. Little guy, I don't think he'd go a pound, but we'll take it. That's another one on the Lipless. There's a little dude that chased it right there. Come back. Yep, there he is. I don't know if it's the same one, but I saw something flash up in there after it. Woo! All right, well, we are on the school of big ones here. We found where all the big fish live in this lake pond. That dude was right there, and I only got a couple cranks in and he smashed it. Little dude with a lot of heart. I thought I saw that fish flash right up there. That's cool. That's neat when you see that and throw up in and then boom. Man, he thumped slack into it. Oh, better fish. Yep, another good fish. Another good fish. Golly, he thumped slack into it. Oh, don't get stuck in that. Oh, yes, another good one. All right, let's go get the scale. All right, ran over to Randall. Randall actually got here. He grabbed the scale. Like we said before, not all heroes wear capes. 215. 1 ounce shy of being a 3-pounder. All right, so we got a 2-pounder, one that's pretty much a 3-pounder. All right, girl, you thumped it. You thumped slack. There she goes. Woo! Randall showing up. What happened, buddy? Oh, there he's come back. Oh, no wonder. Dude, he hit that thing so hard the first time. I was like, oh, and then doink. Well, there you go, sir. You had heart. Another one to add to the tally. The Tequila Sunrise Lipless, I'm telling y'all. So what's the deal been? Today, I'm kind of fishing. They're kind of flats with just a little bit of drop off right around, either right on top of this vegetation or paralleling right next to it. And that has been the deal for every single fish I've caught. I'm either ticking this stuff, just coming over it, or staying just to the outside of it, this stuff that's submerged. And that's how I've caught every single fish. Every single one. So it's working. It's a color that people don't talk about. I honestly, there's another one. Honestly didn't even know Bill Lewis had a Tequila Sunrise Lipless. Yeah, I found, yay. All right, there we go. Another Debo fish. Whoa, pulling some drag out on me. This one's full of some P&V. My goodness, that's a good fish. That's another good fish. Boy, he is angry about it. Does not want to be brought in on old Debos combo here. Don't do it again. Stay down. Another solid fish. Dude, that's another 3-pounder, I bet. Hornswoggling. Oh, I see what you're doing. Randall's trying to get around me here to hornswoggle my spot, as you can see already. The hornswoggler doing what he does best. All right, that's better than the other one. 3 pounds, 5 ounces, dude. All right, well, 2 3-pounders on the day, a 2-pounder, a plethora of dinks. Look at that dude. That is a short, stocky, chunky, good eating fish. I mean, he's eating good. I wouldn't eat him or her. All right, off. That one gave us some airtime. Woo! So today, that's the dude that's been working, the Tequila Sunrise Lipless rattle traps. That's the Bill Lewis. Like I was saying, you know, it's a color I don't hear people talking about. I honestly didn't even know they made it. And the rod, I'll go over that at the end, because though it is a crankbait with treble hooks, it's not a super soft rod. I get questions on that stuff all the time, but this is a crankbait rod that has just a little bit more backbone. So when I'm popping it through all these weeds, this grass, that's where all those fish are. So if I'm not around all that, I haven't been getting bit. So though you do have to pop through and kind of, you know, put up with clearing your hooks every other cast, that's where those fish are at. The wind's coming into us. I'm casting into the wind. This reel has done awesome. It's one that I just picked up. I'm going to be doing the review and everything on that soon. Randall has the old version of it, so I'm going to do the compare and contrast. But yeah, anyway, quick breakdown. A couple 3-pounders, 2-pounder. Dang good day in my book. Let's keep fishing. Turtle. Could just be washout erosion. Only the biggest fish on this show, folks. Only the big ones. There we go. Another little guy. Yeah, Randy's right. I might need to start throwing the big swim bait, looking for the kicker. I've already caught how many fish on the Tequila Sunrise Lipless. I think I've made a believer out of folks. If you're not, you're probably just a Debo hater gator. Yeah, a Debo hater gator. You know a hater gator, somebody that hates on someone? Under that bridge. Under the bridge, there we go. Oh, no. Oh. I put the lipless down for a bit, picked it back up, and look what happens, folks. Back to catching the monsters. There he is. Typical Debo Dink. Boy, he hit it with ferocity though. He hit it like he was truly angry at that bait. And turned out to be just a little fella. All right, fishing friends, that was the end of the trip. Super fun day catching bass on that guy right there. The Tequila Sunrise Rattle Trap from Bill Lewis. I don't know how many times I said Tequila Sunrise Rattle Trap in there. This was not a paid or sponsored video. I didn't realize it till afterwards, so. But as I just said in my fall fishing video, my top 5 lures, the lipless is one of my favorites because you can cover water with it. You know, with that tight wobble of the lipless as the water cools down. I like this lure because it's not like a, you know, like a square bill or some of the other crankbaits that have more of a wide hunting action. The lipless crankbait, it has a real tight wobble, almost like this, just shaking back and forth as you bring it through. Awesome to mimic bait fish in that colder water, you know, more of that kind of subtle rattle movement look to it. And again, it was, like I said, it was my first time trying this color, but in the water, it gave off like a good iridescent flash. As you can kind of see there, that bluish, purplish color on top gave a really good flash in the sun. And I think that was probably a lot of what caught those fish. Now, my retrieves, like I was saying, I love the lipless because you can cover water with it. So I was covering water next to the vegetation. So say this is the line of vegetation out there. I was casting it out and bringing it right next to it, paralleling that vegetation or yo-yoing it. I was doing both of those retrieves and catching fish on it. And yo-yoing it is just popping it up and letting it fall. So it'll vibrate and then just kind of fall down like a dead, wounded bait fish. And oftentimes they'll come up from underneath it and grab it as that lipless is falling. So doing both of those. If you still got any sort of grass left in your waters, look for the stuff that's still alive, the good green stuff, and try to focus around that because chances are there are still a few good fish. Now that video was actually 2 weeks ago, and it's crazy how much vegetation has died off. The trees are changing colors. We actually had a little bit of frost the other morning. So fall is definitely here. We're getting into winter here soon for us in Iowa. It stinks. I wish we had more warmer weather for longer. But anyway, the rest of the setup, that is the Okuma Guide Select, sorry, that's upside down. Okuma Guide Select crankbait rod. This is the 7-foot medium rated for lures up to 3/4 of an ounce. Now I really like this rod because it's more of a moderate fast action. So it is a crankbait rod. You know, it's got a good bend to it, but it's not like a full glass crankbait rod that you throw out and like the whole rod feels really noodly bendy. If you've ever used one, you know what I'm talking about. And the reason I don't like those for lipless cranks all the time, especially when I'm fishing around, you know, grass and anything like that, is if you have a real super soft crankbait rod and you go to rip that out, it's real spongy and hard to rip it out. This has a little bit of a backbone to it, but still a good soft tip that bends over to keep those fish pinned. Because remember, you've only got 2 little treble hooks. And it seems crazy that, you know, with treble hooks like that on a bait, how could you miss them? But each one of those treble hooks is tiny, you know, compared to like a big flipping hook that you get in there. So that was the rod. Really liking that Okuma crankbait rod. If you haven't checked those out and you're looking for one, definitely like that so far. The reel, like I said, I am going to be doing a review on this soon. This is the new Lew's Custom Pro, and I actually have Randall gave me his Lew's Custom Pro. This is the old version of it. They had those wind grips on there. His is definitely a little bit beat up. He has used the heck out of this, and this is one of his favorite reels. So I will be doing a comparison on these two, the old one with the wind grips versus their new model without the wind grips. Should be a fun video. Both of us like these reels. They're nice casting reels. And the line is the 15-pound PLine Tactical. This stuff is awesome if you're looking for something that's good casting, that doesn't get the curls and have a lot of memory real quick. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like, I want to say $19 for a box of it. Super tough, super soft. People always ask me about that. What's a good fluorocarbon that's soft and easy to cast? I like that. I use it a lot. I also use the blue box. People ask the difference between the two. This isn't as soft and supple. I feel like it's a little bit stronger, maybe, but it does have a little bit of that, you know, kind of wiry feel to it. But I use this on like my pitching, you know, Texas rig stuff normally, and then that tactical on my cast and retrieve stuff, again, because it is so soft. But that's the combo. Enough for me tonight. Subscribe, fishing friends. My guy Chris Russ, another Iowa boy. Thank you so much for always watching, hopping in my lives, commenting. We talk back and forth on Instagram. Good cat. And thank you everybody else who continues to watch, support me. It means a ton. Again, I would not be here without all of you. So that's enough for me. I've got a few more fall fishing videos coming up, hopefully before we get all cold and snowy and I don't even want to think about that. some more, you know, lure making stuff, unboxings. I got a bunch of fun stuff coming. I wish I had more time to do videos, but you know, you got to do the adult stuff and work and all that. But anyway, enough from me. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.